Okay, so let's expand upon this a little bit and maybe introduce another label. We have two people. That's what we're seeing so far. Two trees, what happened in the garden. Two people, we have Adam, who will draw. Let's draw Adam as red. Here's Adam. He's a person. His hands are down because of the fall. He's a paradigm. He's a construct. He's a pattern. Adam. We find that in the New Testament, another person comes. Adam is a pattern of the one to come. That one to come is Jesus. We're going to make him green because he's life. Hands up. Why hands up? Because Jesus reaches back into the Garden of Eden and undoes the damage of the fall. In Adam, God and man only look like this. Separation. In Jesus, God and man look like this. Union. The reestablishing of union. The tree of life is about reestablishing union. Life is about union in relationship with God. In Adam, the union is broken, shattered. Adam starts off like this, then moves to this. Separation. That's why Adam has his hands down. That's why Adam is a frustration face. This is why Jesus is a big smiley face. Because he comes to undo, to reestablish what God had intended for man all along. Another way to think of this, since we live in a computer and technology age, is to think of, in Adam, we have humanity 1.0. In Jesus, humanity 2.0. Version 2.0. Improved, upgraded, better than the old version. Why is it better than the old version? Because union has been reestablished. Think about that and the implication of that. It's huge. And we're going to look at this in other videos. But I want you to start thinking about something that for most of us is really going to stretch us. When you think about Jesus and the life he lived, did he live the kind of life he lived because he was fully God? Was it because of his deity? Because the Bible talks about Jesus as being fully God and fully man. Okay, so his life on earth, the years that he walked on earth, the 33 years that he spent on earth, did he live the way he lived because he was fully God? Or because he was fully human? What you do with that question, what we do with that question, what I do with that question, it's huge. Because if Jesus lived as one who's fully human, then we ought to press into him and study him and examine him and look to him as the pattern that influences every single area of our life. If he lived the way he lived because he was God, then we don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance to live this, let's call it a higher level life. It's a step up in basis, not a step down. Adam is lower than where Jesus is. If he lived because he was deity and not because of his humanity, then we don't have a chance. We don't have a chance. But it's interesting. What did Jesus say? He said in John 14, anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. He will do even greater things than these because I'm going to the Father. If he did what he did because he was God, that sentence, that statement from Jesus makes no sense. But if he did what he did and lived the kind of life he lived because he was man, fully man, instead of partially man. Let's call this partially man. Partially man. If he lived the way he did because he was fully man instead of partially man, ooh, we have a chance, don't we? We have hope. Because in Jesus, we can cross lifelines and move from the lineage of Adam to the lineage of Jesus. Think about it. Let your mind spin. Question everything. And use Scripture, the Christian Scriptures, as your standard. Question everything and use the Scriptures as your standard. That's a little bumper sticker, right? Put that on the back of our car. Question everything and use Scripture as your standard. See you in the next video.